everyone. I'm Kelly Dakota, and I am here with my teammate, Katie Molleur-Davis. Did I say that right?
Yeah, it's Muller, like a U.
Muller. Oh,
Yep.
okay, Muller. All right.
Yep.
I've only ever seen it written. I've never actually
I
asked.
know. No, but you're
Katie Molleur-Davis, and she is new to our team. She joined the very, very end of January. So she just finished like really her first 2 months with Posh, February, March, and she's had great success. She sold over $1,000, over $1,200 her first month, and ranked up to the pink rank and got a promotion, yes, and a pay increase. And then her second month, she did even better. So that is really amazing. And she's off to a good start for our new month of April. So I just wanted to give her some recognition and say congratulations, and also let everyone meet her, and hopefully she'll just tell us what she's doing, because I'm sure everybody wants to sell over $1,000 of Posh a month. So
yeah, well,
Katie, just like tell us about yourself first. Like, where do you live? Do you have kids? All that kind of stuff.
well, I live in West Brookfield, Massachusetts. It's a little town. And I have 3 kids. They're very big age gaps. I have a 5-year-old daughter, and her name's Mackenzie. And I have a middle child, 15-year-old daughter named Madison. And my older son, actually, is going to be 21. He's in college, and his name is Brandon. And I used to work at the courthouse in probation office, and I haven't worked since I had Mackenzie because she was diagnosed with autism at 1 year old. So I had to stay home and do all the therapies, and now she's in preschool, but now she's having other medical issues. And my older daughter, 15-year-old older daughter, Madison, also has some health issues going on. So I've had a lot to deal with in the past couple years, and the past couple months have been hard for Mackenzie. She's had a lot of medical issues going on. We're still trying to figure that out. We've been to 4 different doctors, and to be honest, when I met Jessica through preschool, Swiss Stack, and she introduced me to Posh, it kind of made me feel better, get me out of my slump that I was in, going through everything. And now it's just like I want to spread the word, and that's why I was able to. She got me to join, and it was the best thing she could have did for me, really. So,
I literally have goosebumps right now. Like, that is what Posh is all about. Like, you can buy soap and hand cream anywhere, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, ours is amazing, of course, and that's how it starts. Like, oh, let's just, everyone uses soap and lotion. Let's just try this one. But the whole thing about like really falling in love with taking care of yourself, and then giving that gift to other people, giving yourself permission to take care of yourself. You are so busy with your kids. I bet taking care of yourself in that way was on the back burner.
Oh, it was. And I still, like right now, I can't believe I'm like, oh my God, I'm going live. I have no makeup on, nothing. But I just changed. But
hey.
Yeah, I just feel better.
That's the thing. Like, you're at home, and I mean, I'm a little done up today, but I had other stuff going on, and honestly, I just, product plug right here. I keep this by the computer, this swipe.
I have that too. Yeah.
And I put it on, and it like instantly makes me look like I have my what together. So
great.
Little tip for everyone watching: throw on some lips, and it looks like you're ready for the day. I keep it right by the computer.
Yeah.
So before that, it really makes a difference. Anyway, but you look beautiful. Your skin looks amazing. That's always good. You can be natural because you're taking good care of your skin.
Well, I used to get a lot of I have a lot of skin issues, like itchy rashes I was getting all the time from the stuff I was buying at the store. I was ordering stuff. And then when Jessica gave me like the samples, I was like, oh my God. And she just like squirt lotion in my hand every time I see her at the school. And I did my first order, and I just didn't stop. And I was like, I found I found what I really liked and what worked for me. And I haven't had a breakout of a rash since I've been using Posh products. I replaced all my store stuff with Posh in the house.
So great. I have heard that
Yeah,
from so many
great.
people that they've tried all of the things, including your friend Jessica. She was loving the hand cream and the body lotion. She was very hesitant to try the face products. Did she tell you that?
No, she didn't.
It took her, because she has a lot of issues with her facial skin, or did.
Mm-hmm.
And she found something that was working for her, so she didn't want to mess with it. She finally figured it out, which was great. But I'd send her like a face mask sample or something when she was ordering from me. And then one day I was just like, some weekend when you don't have a lot going on, and like she always has a lot going on.
Oh
but,
my God.
You know, pick a day where like it's okay if you have a breakout or a rash or whatever. Because I really, really think that you won't. I want you to try this face wash. And I gave her BFF. I want you to try this. Just give it a try. You love everything else and it's not bothering you. Like, please. And that did it. That did it for her. And then she joined, and she has been sharing the Posh love like all over your area. And it,
Yep.
Same thing for you.
Yeah.
It's really great stuff. It is. So back to your kids. So you must be so busy. You just said that you've been busy, since your youngest daughter was born, basically, and like, with her autism and therapies and doctors and all of it, and now she's having other health issues. That's a lot of doctor's appointments. It's a lot of running around. It's a lot of mental drain, mm-hmm. I'm sure. Yeah, but you just said the extra health issues started just a few months ago. But you started Posh just a few months ago, and you're killing it.
Yeah.
So how do you balance just sharing Posh so much and getting all of these sales with this big life issue that you're dealing with? A lot of people, when they have something like that going on, Posh and whatever else they're into goes on the back burner. Mm-hmm. I'd love to hear more about that.
Well, I figure what I do when something's going on in your life like that, I feel like if you're doing something positive, try to do that more because it keeps you in a positive mood. So that's what I was trying to do. So what I did was, my husband's really supportive too. Like, he's got a job right in town, so he's home a lot. So when he's home is when I do a lot of my stuff, and he lets me go live, or I do a lot when, say, she's sitting there playing, I'll just pick up my phone and post something or send someone a message. I will say one of my friends, which I'm hoping will join, Nicole Gustafson, she has been amazing. She's been spreading the word for me. That's been helping a lot. I constantly message people. I give people a lot. Like, I'm constantly getting samples, and then I'll give people samples. Like, try this. I think this will work for you. And I figure out what they're liking and what they're buying. And I write it down, like what I think like their skin type is, all that stuff. And I just been writing it all down in my book and keeping track. And then I'll just message them when there's a sale on something I know they like, or if, oh, are you running out of this? Like, do you need help with anything? Like, I'm just constantly messaging. And I do a lot of lives, actually, because I think that helps a lot more than writing something.
Absolutely.
And even though I have a lot going on, I do a lot of it at night too. And I do a lot of it when she naps, because she does still take naps because she's so exhausted. And then when my husband's home, I do a lot. So he really helps me too to do all this. So I have that support.
So great. So you are providing a service. You're not just like, here's my stuff, buy it. You are learning what people need, what you're figuring out what their skin type is, what their issues might be. You're solving a problem for them. Mm-hmm. You're not just buy my soap. You're caring about them and saying, hey, I know that you're going to love this. Here, try it first. Go ahead. And you see a lot of these people in person, so you're just handing the samples out. That's great. Yep. And because Posh is for everyone.
It is.
Like, if you have skin, you can use Posh. It's for everybody.
And it's natural, and I always say that to people. I'm like, you will not believe how good it works. And I tried it. I've been putting up some pictures. Like, I put my husband's hands on one to see how the gender bender scrub worked for him.
Yes, I saw that picture. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that more often. Like when I use something like the egg mask I used last night, which I love. So that's been helping people too. And like when people order, I also will give them some samples. And sometimes if they order over a certain amount, I give them like a soapy or something. And they love that, because I want them to care. Yeah. And you're supporting my business and I want to support you and give you the best possible skincare I can give you. Because that's what Posh is amazing. I can't believe how much it's worked. And I like expressing that in all my live videos, how much it's worked for me and my kids. My kids use it.
Yeah.
I want to know that kids can use it. It's not just for adults.
So you're not just showing products and saying, this is this and that is that. You are giving your real life experience.
Yep.
And you're connecting with people and they're listening to your story and relating and saying, oh, okay, it's working for Katie. It's working for her husband. It's working for her kids. It should work for mine too. That is so important than just like, do you ever do anything that feels like salesy or spammy or icky? It sounds like you're doing this in a really genuine way.
Yeah. When I first started, I was just posting just memes about something and I'm like, oh, I feel like that's not enough. I want to do more than that. I want to explain how it changed me. And that's what I do every time is I tell them what I use for my skin tone. I've done that, my skin type, what works for me and what problems I've had also. So I do that a lot too. And that seems to help big time.
Yeah,
You got to
they're connecting with you.
Yeah. You've got to connect with them. That's the biggest thing I noticed.
And I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. And be very positive is what they like. Like I'm very goofy. So I get jokey on my lives and I think they like that too. It's just fun.
And since you're so new, you may have not heard me say this, but I am broken record with this. I always say educate and entertain.
Yeah.
Not that if it's not your personality to be really goofy, I don't mean if I'm talking to other people now watching this, it doesn't mean you need to like a circus clown if that's not you, but just smile and be a little bit upbeat. Everybody can just, even if you're not totally feeling it that day, you can just put on a smile while you're talking about a product and entertain. And if you're not naturally funny, you can always entertain by posting a silly meme or finding something funny to share that isn't selling the product. It's just entertaining people so they enjoy coming back to your page and seeing what you're doing. And then educating about the products. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you can educate and entertain all at the same time. So the live videos, people feel connected when they see you on video. It works so much better than
it does. I love it. Now, at first I was a little shy at doing it because I've never ever sold anything. This is my first time, and I've even told people that in my lives I would never sell anything that I didn't truly believe in, and I believe in Posh, and that's what I always say because it's helped me out so much. I always start off with that a lot, and what really works for me, and
it's great to keep repeating that too. Just because you said it one time, I think people need to hear it over and over again. Not everyone's going to see every single video you've ever done. So it's good to repeat those things again and again, and I know you're brand new, but I'm telling you, I would get out of the habit of doing something after I feel like I've said it 10 times over. But if you're doing it right, new customers are coming in all the time. So they haven't heard what you said 6 months ago. So it's okay and other people need the reminder. So it's okay to talk about the same thing more than once. So again, the videos, I'm so proud of you for being brand new and just going for it and doing the videos. And like you said, you're on this one right now. You didn't spend an hour getting ready and all of that. And that's awesome because it makes you relatable. And it makes you relatable for your customers when you just jump on. I'm in all different states when I'm taking selfies or going on lives or whatever. Half the time I have just got out of the shower because that's when I'm using my Posh.
Yeah,
we have a bathrobe on and a towel on my head, no makeup, because that's when I'm washing my face or I've just used this new amazing body scrub in the shower.
Mm-hmm. it's relatable, and you want to make it like real life, not fake, like a lot of stuff is when they advertise. Because, I want to do more than advertise. I want to tell them that it actually works for me, and this is what I'm doing, and this is how I really look without all the makeup on, and how great the skin looks with, no makeup on because of Posh. So
That's awesome. All right. So what made you decide to join as a consultant? What was the thing?
Well, it was mainly the way Posh made me feel. I don't know what it is. When I took a shower, I had the so soapy, I had all the stuff. I don't know. I just felt more alive. And I kind of wanted to do something with myself to get out of the slump of just not doing anything and being home. And I was kind of in a slump. So Jessica helped me out with that by saying, hey, you should sell this and you'd be great at it. And I was like, I'm just going to go for it. And my husband's like, go for it. And that's how I just wanted to do it and let other people know that how much a product can make you feel good.
That's so good. That's so
Yeah.
awesome. I know what you mean. When I first found Posh, I am not a morning person. And I was actually
Me neither.
I would want to like get out of bed and get in the shower so I could use my Posh. Like I was actually excited to get up and go wash my face because I wanted to use that product. That's how good it made me feel. Not just like my skin looked good. My face wash, I was using the BFF and it was minty and it woke me up in the morning and it made me feel like ready to face the day. It's so much more than just cleaning your face.
I know. It's like I never actually used to do like the wash, the toner, I never did any of that. And now I'm doing all that and my skin's better taken care of because the products are so good and they just make you feel good and they actually work and they're natural. That's my main thing. I like the natural part of it. And I always let people know it is natural. No chemicals.
Absolutely. So another question, is there any unexpected benefit that you found since you've joined Posh? Like you signed up, you joined, you probably thought, oh, maybe I'll make like a few extra dollars. I'll get a cash back on my orders. Like, what do I have to lose? I'm assuming that was your mentality. And because it is for a lot of people, I probably should have asked you, but you're nodding. So yeah. But have you found any like unexpected benefits since you've joined?
Well, I actually didn't expect to get like as many nice people as I've talked to and met nice people. That's the best part because I don't have a lot of outs to talk to people. So when I go on all these sites and I'm meeting people in the Posh community, it's been great. And also, I didn't expect to get, as much pay as I've been getting. It's like, woo, it's kind of cool. And then I use that to like kind of do pay for my products.
Yeah.
And then I also like the fact of, I don't know, I just feel like it's more of the communicating part that I like about it more than anything. Like having my page, having my clients, getting to know people and getting to know everyone in the community of Posh. I think it's great.
I know exactly what you're talking about because
I didn't expect it.
It filled this hole for me that I didn't even realize that was there. Helping people, having more conversations with people on a daily basis. I was home as well, and like I didn't talk to a whole lot of people every day. So it made me want to talk to more people and share Posh. And then also making a whole bunch more new friends in the Posh community. Like you said, it's such a great family that we have. Like it's so filled with positive, helpful, fun people.
Yeah, I've never had any negativity, and it's nice to hear my friends come back and be like, oh my God, I love the way the product did this and that, and it's just been really good. It's been really good. And it makes me in a better mood.
Do you have your friends posting in your Posh group, like how much they love their products, sharing their experiences?
That they haven't done yet. I've told quite a few. I'm like, gotta post a review. And a lot of them, I will say, the ones that use it the most, they are like actually busier than I am. So I do get it. I'm hoping they'll do it soon because I just told Nicole, like, post, because she's bought the most. Post a review. And what she does is she comments instead on like stuff that I write. So at least she comments. I do have people that comment, but no one's really posted much yet. She did post a couple things of what she got, but she didn't post like how it works.
How it's working for her and all
Right.
that. So a little tip, something I do in my group, and the reward could be anything. But what I do is as I'm talking with people and following up with them and saying like, oh, like, did you get your order? Have you had a chance to try anything? Like, what are you loving? You know, what's your favorite thing right now? I just will follow up with people and just ask how they're doing with their Posh, how they're liking everything. And then I remind them, hey, if you take some time to just post a review in my group, I'll send you some perks. And when you have those high amounts of sales, you have plenty of perks to share. You can share the perks. And so I send them 100 perks. It's $1. Oh, but it's like, it's rewarding them for just taking 5 minutes to make a post, you know? Yeah. And I send them 100 perks. I do cap it at 500 per person a month, and nobody ever does 5 a month. But I just thought, what if somebody out there like decides to just all day long talk about Posh and they like bankrupt my perks account? But yeah, so that's how I do it. Or you could like do whatever, give them a special sample pack, or like do a drawing. I started it with a drawing. I used to do like anybody who posted in the month, I would draw for like a big fat yummy hand cream. You can do it lots of different ways, but just giving them like a little reward to make them go like, oh yeah. And I do say like the review can't just be like I love this. Oh, I meant to grab swipe. We don't have this anymore. Hold on. I love this. I want them to tell me, like, have a picture. It doesn't have to be a selfie, but like a picture of their products. A lot of them don't want to do selfies, but an actual picture of their product, like on their bathroom counter or whatever. And so have a picture to catch the eye, and then tell us like why you love it, how it makes you feel, what you love about it. You know, give me a few sentences, and they all do that. So, and once the ball gets rolling, the other ones see it. Right. And I'll always comment like, oh, thanks so much. I'm so glad that's working for you. And I'll put in parentheses like, perks are coming your way. Thanks for your review. Like, I'll put it in the comments. So when people are reading it, they go, oh yeah, if I post a review, I get perks. And then like the next day there'll be another review in there because somebody else just made one. Yeah.
Right. No, that's a great idea. Thank you. Because I was wondering how I could. I know Nicole will eventually. I just think because she's been using it the most, and then a couple other people have a lot of good things to say. And I'm like, oh, I wish you guys would do it on my page and not message, because I follow up too. That's another thing I do a lot.
So as they're singing the praises in the messages, just say like, would you mind just like copy and pasting that and throwing it in my group? I mean, if they've already typed it out to you.
That's true. That's true.
You know, it does. It just take like, would you just take like 1 minute of your time and throw that in there, and I'll send you some perks, whatever you want to do. All right. What else did I want to ask you? Actually, my last question on the list was, how are you getting all those sales? But we kind of covered that in the beginning. So you're mainly you're out and about and you're talking to people. Is there like some people will say like, they don't get out enough, they don't see a lot of people. What do you have to say about that?
Well, a lot of mine is like word of mouth. A lot of my people that are on my group have like, they work full time or they work part time. So it's nice. And then they tell their people that they work with. My husband actually told the office ladies, and I have 2 that actually order from me. And then my mom works at the courthouse, so she has all that, and then a dance studio. So it's all different people.
Yes, you mentioned the dance studio earlier. That's a good one.
Be a good one.
And friends watching, if you don't have a tie to a dance studio, I'm sure you know somebody that does.
Yeah, because it's
so good. I did a really big fizzy bath bomb fundraiser for a local dance studio. And I can explain all that, and not in this video because it's another 20-minute long video.
Yeah.
But and because like the little girls selling bags of bath bombs, They were all over it because they were really excited to have bath bombs. Yeah, they did pretty well with that. So.
And then I have a party.
Yes, parties. That's what I was going to say. So like all these people, word of mouth, like they should be having their own links set up so people can order with their links and then they can get some free stuff. And you know that I know you're still new, so parties are coming. But yeah, and since a lot of your people are local, I mean, an in-home party, I know you're busy. Are your parties going to be in-home, online? Actually, a bag of products that they share with their friends? What are you going to do?
Well, my friend Nicole is hosting a party. So I have a hostess party.
In person, right?
Yes, it's going to be at her house, and I'm bringing the products there. And she's inviting all her friends, and then the friends that I just got new members on my Posh page from her. She's been like the most with the word of mouth, which has been great. So we're going to do that there, and that's April 28th, the end of the month, because she's going to Puerto Rico for like a week and a half in the middle of the month.
Oh, I have a feeling Nicole's going to be part of our team pretty soon.
I have a feeling too. That's the one I'm telling you about that I really think she's going to bite that.
She's already spreading the word. She's going to host the party. She's going to realize all her friends are going to fall in love with Posh, especially being in person and just like trying everything and smelling everything and having a good time.
Because she's got a lot going on too. She's got 7 kids.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Yeah, so she's got a lot going on too, and her husband loves it too.
That's great.
And my husband likes it.
That's so good.
Yeah. So that's going to be a good one. And then I have another dance mob that the old studio is at. She's going to have one at her house also, and it's in West Brookfield. So it's all. And then she's going to have her family. And those 2 parties in itself is going to give me a lot of boost right there for the month.
That's a lot of new customers coming your way. That's super exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Super exciting. And very soon we're going to have like some new exciting products to share, spring stuff.
Yeah.
Very exciting. So you got to make that money so you can get your hands on some of that new stuff and share it around.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? I'm just like teasing with that, but because it is just a limited time. With new people, it is really good to get them going on our core products, our stuff that's always around. So they fall in love with that, not something that's going to disappear in a couple of months. But the new stuff, like that's what your hostesses are going to be excited about because they already have a bunch of the other stuff. They're exactly. Like, oh, there's a brand new lotion. I have to have that one too. So maybe they can buy, like, tease them with those things so they get their hostess rewards and can get them for free.
Exactly. Good idea. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm full of ideas. But I am so glad that you shared all of that with us. I'm sure a lot of people watching got some great tips from you. And just
great.
Do you have any like last words of advice for anyone? Either like our current consultants or anybody that might be seeing this thinking, this sounds like fun. Maybe I want to do that.
You know what? My word of advice, what I've learned from all this is just because you're going through a lot doesn't mean you stop what you do. Because if what you do is positive and makes you feel good, just do it. Because that's what's going to keep your spirits uplifted. And that's what I have been doing, even though this is all going on. It helps my mind settle, and it helps talking about something I really like. So to people out there who are going through something, you always have those few minutes that you can do that and try to think positive. And I always think someone has it worse than me also. So it's like, get out your positivity, talk to the Posh community, talk to your clients, tell them about a new product, tell them something that'll make you feel good. And that's just my advice, because that's what's been working for me.
It's like a bright spot in your bad day.
Right.
When you touch your Posh business and talk to somebody and just ask them like, how's that new product working for you? And they love it. Doesn't that make you feel great?
It does. It really does.
So like even on your busiest, downest days, Posh can be a bright spot. So keep going. I love it. Katie, thank you so much. This was so great. We're going to be doing this. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
No, thank you so much. I really liked doing this. I really did.
You were great. You were great.
Thank you.
So we're going to keep doing this. I would love to feature another teammate every week with just coming on and sharing their little tips and tricks for us. So guys, thanks so much for joining us. Katie, thank you again for being here.
Yes, thanks.
All right. Well, bye, everybody. Thanks.
Bye, everyone.
We're just going to end this thing.
Okay. Bye.
Got
Thanks
it.
so much.